Well, Aaron's all ready to see his first day out. We're going to a place called Locomotion. It's at Children, and it's some kind of old railway museum. That should be interesting. That's what the goods bit looks like from outside. It's all quite spaced over a large area. Not quite sure what that building is over there, but we'll go and have a look at it. But yeah, it's all quite... There's the entrance where the trains would have come up on this line, going right down to there, which is now where we're walking. And I'm not quite sure what that building would have been there, but something to do with something that needed a firing because of a chimney on it. On here it tells you a bit about it. Banks, branch lines and butterflies. Stockton and Darlington Railway first opened, many of the trains were still pulled by horses, which were cheaper and more reliable than the new steam locomotives. These stables, which is these buildings here, were built in the 1820s for the horses used on the Black Boy Colliery branch. And the building to the right of the stables was known as the bank rider's cabin. It was named after the men who rode on the chaldron wagons as they rolled down the bank. Their job was to separate the brakes. So that was the line where they came down, and the chaldron men would sort the brakes out before they got to the bottom, so it didn't rush away with them. I was wondering what all these archways all along there were, and I've come to read this, and it tells you they're coal drops. And what they would do, if you can see it on that picture, I'm not sure, but they would drop the coal down onto the steam trains. It would come near to those, and then they would drop the coal down, and that's why they were called coal drops. The locomotive drove up below in front of the arches. Doors in the bottom of the back wagons were opened, dropping the coal into wooden hoppers. That's another picture where it would have looked like later on. You could see these things here. It went along iron chutes and it directed it straight into the locomotive's tender. So it saved time and it was easier than doing it by hand. Well, there you go, you live and learn, don't you? And it's a pity it's not a wind power. I don't know if it's creating any solar energy, but it's definitely blowing well. Now a lot of places are going in for wind power now to use. Well, we've just come into the railway museum. Show you a few of the trains. They're so big, I'm getting all the best. This was an old snowplow. Here we have some of the carriages open, so you can see inside. Oh, it's got an awful lot of old car. And it's a 1924 Ducksback Alvis. This car was used by Tom Rock, 1910 to 1974. It was his general run around. It's the front of the vehicle. It's quite a cute little thing actually.
Pretty neat idea.
Some of the carriages. These are some tables with cranes on. Children can come over here and pick up some of these pictures and colour them in. That's golden. This is the North Eastern. I think I'm going to take an actual photograph with it. I think it's the same each way. But I don't know if it can. Obviously it goes in reverse, doesn't it? But I've never seen anything like that. It's the same on both sides. And these are the carriages. With the intercity train. One of the old platform ticket. Very nice. Train there, Imperial number 1. Very nice one. An old one, but nice. And that one there too. Lovely. Just showing you around. I don't think this one's any ordinary train. It's got lines on each side on handles to get on. So, looks like it might be a bit royal. This one on the side, I don't know what these are. I don't know what any of them are. But it's certainly very nice. There you go, there's the handles. And carpeted when they come in, nice doors. And it's got furniture, tables. We never saw trains like this. Oh, there's a bureau and chair. I don't know if you can see. A tea. Lovely writing desk over there. A luggage rack. Curtains have all got really nice. Cushions, settee. I think it must have been a royal coach. And here we have the bedroom. Lovely. Very nice. All tie backs in the curtains. Again, toilets, bathroom. And as you come to get over it, got big lines at the bottom. Very nice. Don't know what this one is. Midland Scottish Railway Company. London Midland Scottish Railway Company. It's got bunk beds in there. So I'm going to look at the length of it across there like that. It's very nice. That's one of the rolling cars with it. I think it's Stockwell Head, Hinckley, that one. That's interesting.